We like to talk about conspiracies a lot. You into conspiracies at all?
Depends. If it's the conspiracy.
No, you
Uh,
give us.
I
You
mean,
give us one. You give us.
yeah,
I gotta give you one.
yeah. You got one? Got one that you're convinced about?
Anything in your entire life.
Mm, well, I guess we could do a recent event, and it's not really a conspiracy because we can see it happening now that it was signed. But this whole banning TikTok thing was just a ploy to get BitDance to sell to Microsoft. That's all it was. That
Wait,
they're
to
not
get
gonna
what to sell?
BitDance to sell TikTok. BitDance is the Chinese company that owns TikTok.
Okay.
And I think our government wants control of the servers because they're seeing how much information can be pulled. And I think this whole executive order thing is just a push to push the sale through. It's not really like we're worried about the national security here. It's
Yeah, that makes sense.
we want the app, so I'm
Because
going
when
to
you
say I'm gonna ban it.
and when you really think about it, like, what information are they getting? It's literally just for monetization. Like what? Some teenage girl who's half naked, just fucking whipping her tits around. Like, what is that gonna get you? You
Well, I
know?
guess they can pull information off of the phone.
Yeah.
Stored in there. I
Oh
know.
yeah.
And I know they just banned it on all government personnel's phones, which I mean I could understand that. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah. Because
if you're
they were tracking like every keystroke, like
right,
all your keystrokes that you're doing.
and I mean
It's kind of
that's
insane.
that's cool. If you want to see weight loss pictures of me without a shirt on,
Yeah.
feel free to hack my phone, dude. That's all I got on there. I don't have anything crazy on there. So
It just makes me wonder, like, what other apps are doing that, but they're just, secret about it.
oh yeah, that
But
fine print will get you.
yep. Yeah, exactly. So you were talking about the executive order. You're talking about how Trump basically said they got 45 days, right? Or else they're gonna
They have until
demonetize.
September. I think they have until September 15th to sell the app and the app, and the servers and everything to Microsoft or another United States company, pretty much firm, or else he was going to completely ban it in the United States.
I'm
And the
talking about.
United
I was talking about the one yesterday. I think the details were he said if it if they don't come up with a deal by then, instead of banning it, he's gonna make it so that you can't buy anything on TikTok in the U.S.
Well, I just saw something before we got in here that was they're going to ban the entire app by the
Okay.
15th of September. And you might be right. I might be wrong.
Unless
That's just what I heard. There's so much going on around it. I don't know what's true or not.
right,
But
exactly. It's a shit
I
show.
know he did sign something.
Yeah, maybe it was something else. Maybe it's already in effect. I don't know. Cuz I just saw it was something where basically you're not going to be able to buy those gifts that you give to people in TikTok lives. So like, all right, well we'll just cut off that, that form of money. So we'll
That's
see.
how TikTok's making its money. That in
Yeah.
the app deals.
Yeah,
So
because they
like
take half of that, dude.
right,
If
and
it's
these
Yeah.
and these American-owned companies that are running their ads through when you open up the app and you see an ad or whatever. I don't think they're going to be allowed to do that anymore as well. So
wait, no ads either?
at least from American-based
Yeah, not in the
companies.
US, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just more pressure to get them to agree to whatever deal Microsoft's going to give them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy that I think. That is what
Gotcha.
I believe.
I mean, yeah, that's totally plausible. But there's nothing really to argue there. I mean, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
You believe in any wild ones like the moon landing or anything like that?
I mean, I think we actually landed on the moon.
Yeah, I think we landed on the moon. I just think we faked the footage because you couldn't get the footage through the atmosphere without it getting warped from radiation. That's what I think.
Maybe I don't know enough about space. I design and draw up piping systems, not airplanes, and spaceships.
Yeah, no, there's all kinds of interesting ones out there. We were talking about ankle. My mom actually reminded me. It was called Operation Paperclip, where the NASA hired they took all the Nazi scientists to make rockets. It's called
Mhm.
Operation Paperclip. So if you wanted to look that up, that's what it's called.
No, I've heard about that. I haven't
Yeah,
done enough research.
it's crazy, man. Like I said, they're basically like, come work for us, or we're gonna try you for war crimes. So yeah,
I mean, I believe it. because they had, I don't know, the Nazis had crazy technology.
They did, man. They were definitely onto something.
There's supposed to be some location in Germany where Hitler was having them design and manufacture some like weapon of mass destruction, some like crazy looking like cannon looking thing,
Yeah.
and I think they like collapsed the tunnels all around it when they started to lose, like when they were starting to get invaded or whatever. I saw that on like the History Channel, and I was like, you know what? What if that's real? What if there's like
Yeah.
some crazy weapon of mass destruction just buried in a mountain somewhere over in Germany?
Yeah.
That'd be
Like-
crazy.
They had some interesting like prototype vehicles and stuff too, man. Like some of
Yeah.
the stuff looked like UFOs. Like they're
Yeah.
just weird aircraft.
I mean,
I
they were
thought-
definitely terrible people, but they definitely changed the world as far as technology.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean
They-
the Volkswagen alone, man. I mean, that's
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the one good byproduct of war is the stuff that
yeah,
people invent during it. They come up with some crazy stuff,
yeah,
Yeah, because there's that motive. There's the motive.
right?
yeah. Whoever
Gotta be
whoever
better.
loses, people gonna die. So definitely puts them up against the wall. So
Yeah.
whenever that happens, some crazy stuff happens. What like we were also talking about the idea that Hitler could have escaped. You ever read into that or watch something on that?
No, I've never heard that one.
Do you want to hear about it or do you want to talk about something else?
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't mind. It's your show. I'm
I
here
mean-
for the ride.
Dude, we can talk about whatever, man.
I want to hear it again.
You want to hear it again? Okay.
Well, I don't even really know about it.
So the basic gist was that the Russians said they had his skull, right? And some teeth and some other stuff because they bombed it so much there was not really much left of his body. Well,
Right.
back in 2009, they actually tested that skull and it turned out to be a woman's and they got rid of everything else. And the teeth, they basically just had somebody look at it and go, "Yep, those are Hitler's teeth." Back then, it wasn't the same as today where they can actually like
Right.
look it up in a system. So, they they say that they caught a pilot, some Nazi officer, and when they were trying him for war crimes, he actually admitted that he picked up Hitler at a U-boat dock and flew him to South America or Central America. So,
What?
yeah. So the question is that true? Why would he say something like that? Because it's just going to get him in more trouble. Like, obviously, he was trying to probably get some kind of deal worked out where he wasn't going to get in so much trouble.
Right.
But I mean, I saw Ankle. I was also looking into it. Somebody said they basically had a picture of him with Hitler, chilling in Argentina or something, and it's super blurry. You can't tell. It looks like Hitler, but who
It's always
knows?
fucking blurry.
Yeah,
Everything's
Well, he
always
had
blurry.
Alzheimer's, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't.
I think
know
he
that.
did. I think they said he did towards the end of it. So
Yeah.
if he did escape, I don't think he's with us anymore.
No, I definitely don't think he's alive if he did. I mean, I don't know how old he would have to be, but
He'd
I
be
doubt
old.
it. Yeah. But I mean, the idea that he went to Central America, I don't think it's that far fetched because I watched. There's a show called Hunting Hitler. I don't know
Yeah.
which. It might be on the History Channel. I
Seen it.
don't know for sure. Joe Rogan had the one of the hosts of it on his show, and they talked about it. And there's this whole community there in Argentina that's all descendants of Nazis because they all fled there. So you go there,
Oh,
and it's
really?
just there's just this random community of German people that shouldn't be speaking German, in that area.
Mhm.
That's so
crazy.
weird.
It's crazy.
I mean, I can believe it. Just think about that. Like there was a group of people who were more technical, how do you say it?
Technologically,
Yeah,
say it?
more advanced than the entire world. And like what, they're just gone? Like, I don't know.
with how smart Hitler was, I just don't see him not trying to get away.
Yeah, he was a terrible person, but he was a fucking genius.
Yeah, I mean, his whole design for the Blitzkrieg and all that stuff, man, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Can you
don't.
imagine if he would have used his mind for good?
That's what we were
Yeah,
talking about. It was
You know,
like,
the things he could
yeah.
have done.
Imagine if like Elon Musk all of a sudden decided to become a dictator. Like imagine what he would do.
That man is just too busy landing rockets back on
Exactly,
the
dude.
planet. That's
Exactly.
freaking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like Elon Musk.
You don't gotta like him, but you gotta give him credit.
Yeah.
That man's a
Oh
genius.
yeah, he's
Smart
smart as
dude.
shit. No, I like him. I don't believe him. I don't believe in his philosophy of like it
Every
would
man should be
be
able to go to space.
yeah, just the idea of going to space. I think that's a lot of money, in my opinion, that's invested in the wrong place. I don't think we as humanity are ready for that.
I mean,
That's just my
SpaceX is all
opinion.
privately owned, right?
Yeah, I know, but
So
I
I
just
mean,
think
it's just rich people betting on
yeah, I
space,
know.
basically.
Which I think is fine. You can do that, but I don't know.
I mean, there's
I
definitely
think
the
it's
whole
wasted money.
idea. What'd you say?
I just think it's wasted money. Like, what are we like? What have we found so far in the
Uh,
past 10 years?
Dude,
Like,
people waste money on way worse stuff than going to space,
I
I think.
know, and I'm
But
a hypocrite too. Like, I bought alcohol
Well,
today. Is that help? You know? So, like, I guess I don't
is it
know.
keto beer?
Yeah, dude, it actually is. It's seltzers. It only has 1 gram
Oh, there you go,
there
dude.
you go.
sugar.
Yeah. What are the White Claws?
Well, you got to think of it this way. Eventually the world's going to come to an end. A long, 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 long time from now.
Right.
But when is too soon to start finding your escape route? You know, who knows
Yeah.
how long it'll take you to crack the code and see if there's even
Maybe
anything out there worth.
maybe I'm just jealous because I won't be the one leaving there.
Well, dude, I mean, you get big enough on TikTok, somebody will buy
Yeah,
you a ticket to the moon, bro.
yeah, exactly.
TikTok live from the moon. That'd be crazy, Ankle. Do it, man.
Yeah, dude,
Start advertising for it now.
But no, I get it's a subjective argument. Like, whatever.
What
We
about
can move on.
aliens, Chunky?
I believe they're real. I
Okay.
want to believe. The truth is out there.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it a little bit the last episode. I think it definitely seems there was a huge influx of UFO type sightings and incidents right around the time that nuclear technology was made.
Well, and I don't even think they got to be like the green, big, bug-eyed aliens. I
Yeah.
think if you think of how big our galaxy is, and then the space is supposed to be infinite.
Yeah.
There's got to be something else out there.
Yeah. I think some scientists just said that in the Milky Way alone, there has to be like some crazy amount of civilizations or there's nobody else. Like it's either one or the other. There's either a shit ton
Right.
or nobody. Like we're that
Right.
lucky. So definitely makes you stop and think.
Okay,
Yeah.
but how much is a shit ton?
I think it was like a couple hundred.
A couple
Has to be.
hundred?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you like do that? How do you know that scientifically though?
I don't know,
Well, you
some
gotta
equation.
think of how many suns there are.
Yeah.
How many. If space is infinite,
The solar system's
Okay,
tiny, bro.
you have unlimited chances of
So then,
there being another civilization, even if there's a civilization that's where humanity first started and is just now starting to evolve and start their there's got to be something. There's got to be
Yeah.
something out there.
I mean,
There
the
might be
government.
dinosaurs somewhere. Who knows?
The Pentagon basically just said there's something.
I don't
Yeah.
believe it. I think it's all hoax. I think we're the only people to ever exist ever.
We'll see, man. They're supposed to
I'm
release
just
some
kidding.
info.
I believe in everything, dude. I believe in fourth dimensional beings. I believe in fucking crazy shit.
But there's also the conspiracy theory that they're going to act like there's a alien invasion and then use that to take control of the whole world. But it's just one of those
Problem.
crazy ones.
Problem, reaction, solution, baby.
Yeah.